Dr. Mia Carter loved history. She loved sharing it even more. Standing at the podium, she saw the eager faces of her students. They were hanging on her every word.
History is not just dates and names, she boomed, her voice echoing in the lecture hall. It's a living, breathing tapestry of stories.
A student raised their hand.
Dr. Carter, the student began, do you think we'll ever find any truly lost cities?
Mia smiled.
That's the beauty of history, she answered. There's always something new to discover.
Little did she know how true those words would become. Later that day, Mia returned to her office. It was cluttered with books and artifacts. She loved surrounding herself with the past. As she sat down, she noticed a package on her desk. It was wrapped in plain brown paper. There was no return address. Curiosity piqued, Mia carefully opened the package. Inside, she found a rolled-up parchment. It was old, very old. The paper was brittle and yellowed with age. As she unfurled it, she saw faded ink markings. It was a map, but unlike any she had ever seen. Mia's fingers traced the lines of the map. The language was unfamiliar, ancient. Symbols hinted at mountains, rivers, and... could it be a city? A city swallowed by time, erased from history. A thrill shot through her. This was no ordinary map. This was a mystery begging to be solved. The symbols called to her, whispering of forgotten places and lost civilizations. Mia spent every free moment poring over the map. She consulted ancient texts, her fingers dancing across crumbling pages. The more she researched, the more convinced she became. This map pointed the way to a lost city, a place whispered about in legends. Days turned into weeks as Mia meticulously pieced together the puzzle of the map. She deciphered the strange symbols, each one a clue leading her closer to the lost city. The city had a name, she discovered. It was called Eldoria, a place spoken of only in hushed whispers and ancient texts. Section 4. The expedition begins. Mia reached for her phone, a plan forming in her mind. She also needed someone who could handle the technical side of the expedition, someone who could analyze data, operate drones, and keep them connected to the outside world. For that, there was only one choice: Lila Singh.
Lila was a tech genius. She could hack any system and build anything from scratch. With Lila on the team, they would have the technological edge they needed.
Mia quickly dialed Jake's number.
Jake, she said when he answered, I have something incredible to show you.
Jake was intrigued. He had worked with Mia before on smaller digs. He knew she wasn't one to exaggerate. When she showed him the map, his jaw dropped.
Eldoria, he breathed, his eyes wide with disbelief. I thought it was just a legend.
Mia grinned.
That's what we're going to find out, she said.
Section 5, assembling the team. Lila was equally astonished when she saw the map.
This is incredible, Mia, she exclaimed, her fingers already itching to get to work. Just imagine the technology they must have had.
With the team assembled, the real work began. They spent weeks studying the map, gathering supplies, and preparing for the journey ahead. The air crackled with excitement as they packed their gear. They were about to embark on an adventure. The chance to discover a lost city was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. They were ready, they were determined, and they couldn't wait to face whatever mysteries awaited them in the heart of the jungle.